Hi, I'm Chirashri. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about signs that you are an empath. First and foremost, you cannot say no to anybody. Even though people are rude to you, even though people are mean to you, even though people are pumping onto you with a lot of work, but you're like, all right, it's okay, because you think it'll be really mean, it'll be really rude to be rude to a person who's even rude to you, because it's against your principles, it's against your ethics. You feel like you can't really hurt people, that's gonna hurt you. Next point, if somebody comes down to you with their problems, you take the problem literally like it is your problem, and you take it to yourself that you have to find a solution to that problem. Even though you get into trouble for that, you don't care, because it's a problem of somebody and you need to care about that person because you are an empath. Next point, that's the worst part of being an empath, that even if people ask you help, be it financially, be it in any way, I'm talking about the financial help right now in this point, you cannot really say no, even though you are almost broke and still a person is really asking you for help, even though the person is being a bitch, but then you cannot say no, because how can you do that? That's against your principles, right? Next point, your divine masculine, especially if you're an empath in a twin flame journey, your divine masculine has already taken you for granted within a month or two of your journey started, and you can't do anything about it, but you keep on texting that person, you just keep on messaging. It can be your divine feminine as well, you can be your male empath too. You keep on messaging that person, you keep on calling that person up. You really feel like, no, I just can't hurt this person, because how can I do this? He or she is my twin flame. It's not possible. I can't do it because I'm an empath. Next point, if you're really hungry and there is a friend of yours who's asking for food, like wants to share your food a little, you'd give away more than 50% of your food away to that person, because you are an empath. You cannot say no. Next point, in a social gathering or wherever, you're completely bored and you don't want to be there, and there are a lot of guests who are talking to you, you don't know why they are talking to you so much. They're talking to you like, I had last seen you when you were like this tiny little small kid. I used to hold you in my hand and play with you. You've grown so old. What are you doing? Basically, utter bullshit. People are talking utter bullshit, and you are standing there and you listen to them quite intimidately. You're like, yeah. You will go on with their conversation, and you're one of those very amazing little one in your generation, where people literally say like, look at her, she's so decent, she's so well mannered, she knows how to talk to elders. Actually, no, deep inside you're like, oh my god, why can't I get out of here? But you cannot say anything with your mouth because you're a bloody empath. You cannot say a word. You'd rather keep shut, and your mind plays thoughts like, okay, if I move away from here, this person might feel bad. It'll actually be like disrespecting this person. No, I'd rather stand here and listen. In fact, there are times, maybe in the mall, you have to catch a movie and you're really getting late for the movie. You wouldn't even tell that to the other person that you have a movie to catch. You would, in fact, even say that, I'm really sorry, I have a movie to catch. Can I take a leave? We'll meet up, alright. And if you say we'll meet up, you'll actually go back home and text that person things like, I'm really sorry that I had a movie to catch. So when are we meeting up finally? These are one of those characteristics you will surely relate to if you are an empath. More to that, there are many more things that you might be undergoing if you're an empath. People take undue advantage of your goodness, but you can't do anything of it. You can clearly understand that people are taking undue advantage of your goodness. People are taking undue advantage of your kindness. Even people can come and slap you but you would be like, okay, I won't really comment about it, I won't really protest about it, because there might be a reason the other person is acting that way. There might be a psychological problem in that person. Maybe that person has gone through a really bad trauma. I should counsel that person. I should make that person probably understand. And that's like worse. And there are many more signs, in fact, I can just go on talking about, like, you fall down on places and you might be bumping onto people, or actually it's like for people's fault you bump onto them and you end up telling, okay, I'm so sorry, even though it was their fault. Even after falling down on grounds and there is nobody around, you have this sorry coming out of your mouth immediately. So yeah, these are the signs you will completely relate to if you're an empath. I mean, I have been one. I can understand it quite well that way. But it's not to be there. Just because you're an empath, don't let anybody take your undue advantage. Understand what is right, what is wrong, and learn to say no. There is no harm in saying no. There will be no harm in saying no to people. So learn that and abide by it and live on to it. And do not let people take advantage of you. Do not let people really take advantage of your good, clean, neat, kind heart, because you are a gem of a person. You are rare, and just because you are amazing, just because you are an amazing person, doesn't mean that anybody can take your advantage. Just because you can't say no. So next time it is hard for you to move out of a situation, even though you want to pee and you cannot make an excuse with people, that even there are times when your bladder is like bursting up and you're like, okay, no, I'll stand here and talk out the entire conversation. Maybe leave after the pub closes down, the party is over, and probably I'll not be even allowed to use the latrine. But then I'll continue the conversation because it would be rude to move out of the conversation. No, that's not how it goes. Don't do that. It's amazing how great you are. But first of all, start to respect yourself, show yourself empathy, and then show others empathy. Thank you. And please do like, comment, and share. And I love you all.